Hi YouTubers, hi YouTube, back with another video today. And today we're going to be talking about fulfilling your purpose. Fulfilling that purpose, that call, that niche that you have. Maybe it may be for YouTube, it may be for Facebook, it may be for a business aspect, or you may be a business manager trying to start a business, getting into the business, or you've been into the business for 8 to 10 years and you just want a new strategy and you want to fulfill that purpose. So today we're going to talk about fulfilling our purpose, fulfilling your purpose. Today we're going to talk about 5 steps to fulfill your purpose. We're also going to I'm going to ask you some questions. What is God's given purpose for you? What does it mean to give someone purpose? What is the purpose in life? What is the best answer for the purpose in your life? How do I know God's purpose for my life? And can God take away your gift? So we're going to talk about that. So let's get into this. So we have 5 steps to fulfill your purpose. Are you ready? Are you ready, YouTubers? This is going to be a great video today, and I thank you for watching. Please click the like, subscribe, hit the bell for more information on my nonprofit organization and the channel content, okay? So today we're talking about 5 steps to fulfill your purpose. Number 1, define your goals. First, be clear about your purpose and intentions. What do you want it to be? Number 2, look at the big picture, then fill in the details. You don't never know how big that picture is. You don't never know how big the frame is going to be in your life. So you need to outline that picture. Whatever that picture is going to be, whatever that niche is, whatever your call is, whatever your anointing is, whatever gift God lays on your heart to do for people in your community or your church or your organization or your business, that's something that you need to figure out. You need to figure out the outline of your picture. Number 3, it says consult your morals and values. What morals and values, what standards do you hold yourself up to be? What standards do you have set in place for that purpose that you're trying to fulfill in your life? What values, what positive and negative goals do you have for that purpose in your life? If you know, you need to write them down. Make it plain, okay? Number 4, it says use strengths and build up weaknesses. That's easy because the Bible also talks about the Lord is our strength. The Lord is our strength in the time of weakness. When we are weak, the Lord is strong. So he makes us strong. You need to use your strength to build up your weaknesses. And you need to figure out, what are your weaknesses? What are those weaknesses that you have? What are those things that are setting you back? What are holding you back from your purpose in your life and your destiny that you have placed in your life? So you need to look at it. Sometimes I need to step back, look in the mirror and take a look at myself and see, some things, Anthony, some things you need to go ahead and fix. I talk to myself in the mirror. If I don't like something or something's out of place in my life and there's a situation going on, I always look at the bigger picture, and I always look back and I always look at some of the actions that I'm doing that may hinder that purpose or that situation that's pertaining to my life. What did I do? I involved myself in this situation. What did I do? What were my actions? What were my intentions when this problem came about? This situation surfaced. So you need to figure that out. Use your strength and build up your weaknesses. Number 5, think about your legacy. Think about what you want to leave behind. Think about what you want your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren and your great-great-great-great cousins and nieces and nephews. Think about those things of what you want them to inherit, and what you want them to come about in your life and your legacy and what you bestowed upon yourself. Think about that. You want to leave a legacy. You want to leave a destiny and a purpose and a call. You want people to remember your legacy. You want people to remember what you did in your life, and you want God to say those words to you. Well done, thy good and faithful servant. You were a servant in your community. You were a servant in your church. You were a servant in every aspect and every area of your life. And you did that willingly. And you didn't back down. You picked yourself up, you dust yourself off, and you kept it moving and you kept it going. You got to figure out your legacy. What kind of legacy do you want to lay? What kind of foundation do you want to lay when you're going into the business? If you're going into a business, or is there a job you want to perhaps partake up? You have to figure out your legacy. Your legacy is your most important thing in your life that you'll leave behind for your children to inherit, or they may not inherit. They may want to keep it for something for them to remember you by. So you want to also pinpoint that you want to have a great legacy for yourself out there. Okay? What is God's given purpose? Okay, so what is God's given purpose in your life? The Bible says in Psalm 57:2, God is God and he works all things, including your life, according to his purposes and riches and glory. Okay, those purposes that he has set for us is for us. That purpose and that destiny and that call and that gift that God has planted and placed in you, it is there for you. Nobody can take that away but God. God can take a gift away from you, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But I want to read a scripture and a verse from the Bible. It says, Psalm 57:2 says, I cry out to, O God Most High, to God who fulfills his purposes for me. The key in understanding God's purpose for your life is God has numbered your days, and he will fulfill every purpose in your life. He will fulfill that. Your days are numbered. Your days are recorded in heaven. So you want to make sure that you figure out that purpose and that call that you have on your life now before it's too late. You always want to ask God, to say, God, I always had to ask God. I said, God, what is my purpose? And you never know how God will intervene in your life. You never know the steps that you will get to that point to figure out that purpose. Some people are in different stages in their life where they have not figured out their purpose. You may be 60 or 70 years old and still have not figured out your purpose. You may be 40 years old and never figured out your purpose. God always has a plan and a place and a time and a strategic number of days for his people, his bride, his chosen vessels, his people. We are his sheep of his pasture, to figure out our purpose and destiny in our lives. So we have to take that into an account, that our days are numbered and that he has given us, each and every one of us on this planet Earth, a purpose. And you have to figure that out. Okay? What does it mean to give someone purpose? A sense of purpose means dedicating yourself to a cause beyond yourself. It's a goal that fuels your motivation in life, giving your life meaning and direction, inspiring you to make a significant contribution to the world. A significant contribution. Like for example, for my nonprofit organization, I am making a significant difference in the world. Whether you want to believe it or not, my nonprofit organization is for children ages 4 to 27, helping community outreach and community development in our communities in Baltimore, Maryland. This is going to change the entire world. It may change Maryland as a whole. I don't know what impact it will have. It may have a good impact. It may have a negative impact. But I know my intentions and my heart is good. You can't always know those things that you have placed in your life are for good of a purpose, unless you sit down and you plan accordingly to what you want that purpose in your life to be. Okay? What is the purpose in my life? That's a good question. Your life purpose consists of central motivating aims of your life, the reasons you get up in the morning. Purpose can guide life decisions, influence behavior, shape goals, offer a sense of direction, and create meaning. For some people, purpose is connected to vocation, meaningful, satisfying work. Whatever niche or whatever work that you do, or whatever type of business that you're in, whatever kind of lifestyle you're living, it's going to have a sense of purpose to it. And we need to be mindful of that. Others say our purpose is to love others, to become the best version of ourselves, or to follow God's will. Still, others say there's no purpose in life at all. I believe that our lives do have a purpose. and that the clues are all around us in plain view. Put simply, your purpose in life is to live the life of a hero. You want to live the life of a hero. Simple, plain and simple. And another question I get a lot from my community developmenters and different people that I talk to in my community and all my friends, how do I find my purpose? Well, here's 7 strategies that can help you reveal and find your purpose so that you can begin living a more meaningful life. Number 1, donate time, money, or talent. Putting your work, putting that hard effort in. I put $3,800 into this nonprofit organization to get it off the ground. Number 2, listen to feedback. You always want to listen to feedback. You always want to listen to feedback. You always want to listen to people that are positive and people that have positive feedback. And you also want to take some, there's going to be negative criticism. Yes, there's going to be negative criticism of whatever you do in your life. That's just life. That's just how it goes. Number 3, it says surround yourself with positive people. I always tell people that all the time, to surround yourself with positive people. When you surround yourself with positive people, they're always going to have a better impact, and they're also going to have a worthy cause around you. They feed into that. You feed into that positive energy, that positive outlook on life, and it also can make you happy. So you want to have those people around in your life. It says number 4 says start conversations with new people. Investigate. Start investigating new people. Go out into the world and find new people. Find new friends. Find new places that people build up strength. Find positivity in your community. So you want to look into something to do that. Explore your interests. Consider injustices that bother you. Okay? So, how do you know your calling in life? If you aren't sure how to uncover your calling, here are some tips to help you get started. If you're not sure to uncover your calling in life, the question was, how do you know your calling in life? If you aren't sure to uncover your calling, here are some tips to help you get started. Notice what captivates you. Notice what captivates you. Notice what brings something to your attention. If you're willing to able to accept what you've captivated in your life. Take your life inventory. Reflect on past callings. You might have had a past calling or a past life experience. That's something that God had called you to in your past, and you didn't listen, and you didn't obey, and you didn't take up that calling. Journal on what your calling is. I always journal my calling. I always journal my life experience. That's something that I've always been doing, and that's something that I will continue to do. I always jot down my prayers to the Lord. Whenever I need to ask God something, I always write it down, and I can always refer back to the prayers that I wrote down years ago, and ask God, God, I know you did this for me, and I know you helped me with this. This is something that I need you to do again. So you never know. Ask others what they think. You want to ask those people. Now, if you're going to get negative people that's going to ask, what their opinion is about the thing that you want to do, maybe take it in consideration. Some people take it as a mean thing to do, and some people may just, not realize what they're doing, and they might just not be able to help you in that sense. So you want to be careful asking others what they think. Number 5, use your values as a guide. Using your values as a guide, your moral standards and values in your life, use those as a guide to help you with your purpose and calling in life. If you still don't know what your purpose in life, I came to encourage you today to look upon yourself. I want you to take some time today or sometime this week. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what is your purpose? God, or you can ask God, what is my purpose in my life? And he will give you that answer. He may not give it to you when you when you expect to get that answer from him, but he ultimately knows your purpose and calling in life. So you want to make sure that you have everything uncovered, everything planned out, evaluated, interpreted into your liking, into your standards, into your purpose, into your guidance, into your morals, into your values, into your relationship with God. If you don't have a relationship with God, I pray that you do get in a relationship with God nowadays, because we are in the end times. We don't know when God will come back. We don't know when Jesus will come back, but he is soon to come. And you have to be ready. You have to know that calling, and you have to believe in yourself. I came to inspire those that may just fell off the hinge for a little while, that may just not be able to get the answers that they need and the value and purpose and the destiny that God may have fulfill you. So I just came on here to encourage people today to live your life to the fullest. Don't stop your dreams. If your dreams are on hold, and you may have had children at the time that you wanted to fulfill this purpose, I ask you to go back and to pray about it and to seek that purpose and to continue on with that purpose. Don't let your purpose be at a standstill. Don't freeze. Don't count out that purpose in your life, that driven passion that you used to have. I ask you today to pick up a pen and paper and write down that purpose in your life. You can fulfill that purpose again. You can do it again. You have the power and the initiative to do it. Why do you suggest not to? This should be a good time as ever to finish your purpose. Quarantine, we're on lockdown. A lot of you are still on lockdown. A lot of you are still on quarantine from coronavirus, the pandemic. So we need to be mindful that these things do come up. These things do happen. And you need to encourage yourself, and I'm here to encourage you. Find your purpose. Find your calling. And God will find you. That's all that I have for you today. I hope that you subscribe down below. Hit the bell for notifications for more videos and more encouraging words from me. Again, I just wanted to give you an overview of this nonprofit channel. This nonprofit channel is for everyone, not just for kids, but it's for adults too. Just for empowerment, for empowering content, for empowering words, and having a conversation with my viewers, having that niche, having that conversation on various different topics that we talk about. I will be coming on every other week or every other day, uploading videos to show that this is a channel that is supposed to inspire you, that is supposed to fulfill your purpose and your destiny and your calling. If you would like to donate to my organization, the Cash App will be in the description. The website information will be in the description also. And my PayPal information. If you don't have Cash App, I have PayPal. If you don't have PayPal, I also have Gift Butter is another way to give to my organization. I will post that link below for you. If you ever have any questions, comments, or concerns, please inbox me or comment down below on how you rate this video and this encouraging video. And I will see you all sometime on Thursday when I upload. I have some really good content and videos to share with you later this week on Thursday and Saturday. I will be uploading more videos for you to watch. So stay tuned, stay connected, and stay blessed. And stay safe in the pandemic and the quarantine. I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you and have a blessed day.